Nona Peltier.
I hope I don't have to keep talking until that
Yeah, you do.
happens.
You're just going to have to freeform until Zoe turns out. Did you grew up in Canada? Did you do any skiing as a youngster?
I come from the prairie.
Oh, right. Sorry,
Yes.
stupid question.
We did some snowshoeing and some skiing, but that's about the extent of it, I'm afraid.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened on business today? Air New Zealand reporting lower. I heard Giles say this morning revenue was down, profit down too.
True, but nevertheless, the market liked the result because really it was mostly to do with fuel prices, and the company has done a very good job of offsetting that. So even still, they reported a first half profit of $232 million. It's actually quite a good result considering, you know, they don't have any control over the fuel prices, right?
Yeah.
However, they really are talking up their opportunities for expansion, new routes, and so forth. And so, yeah, overall, the market was pretty happy with the result and expecting, you know, good things from the company, especially as there is downward pressure on oil prices. We've seen that in commodity price indexes. So it's looking good for them.
And what the share price do, Nona? And remember, everyone listening, the taxpayer is we're shareholders.
Yes.
We're all
Air
shareholders.
New Zealand share
what did
price,
our company do today, Nona?
It rose more than 1% to $3,
Right.
which is pretty good. Now, NZME also had a good result today.
Yeah. So NZME is the New Zealand Herald, ZB, lots of radio stations. Yeah.
A lot of, actually, you know, pretty large publishing company.
Yeah.
And anyway, their result was a little bit weaker too. However, it was better than the market was expecting. So the company's done remarkably well in a really tough industry. And we heard yesterday Stuff's, you know, either closing or selling off 28 of their titles that are in the rural areas, communities, and so on. So nevertheless, NZME, they reported they had a pretty good result, and look, here it is.
Go, Nona.
Right, okay, so they made $21 million in the 12 months ended December, which is pretty good. And they're expecting to do a little bit better this year, where they're hoping they're going to introduce a new classified ads platform. So they're going to compete with Trade Me and Seek for jobs and houses and cars. Slightly different, though, in that they're going to offer some premium content with that, which they're going to put behind a paywall. And they say it's going to be content that New Zealand's never seen before, and they think that people will be willing to pay for it.
Interesting, they're experimenting with the paywall too, isn't it? Okay.
Well, I spoke with an analyst. They said really traditional media has no choice but to experiment every which way they can with different things that might increase their revenue. No one really knows what the magic bullet's going to be. In any case, the result wasn't too bad. And for a while, their share price was up more than 5% before ending just about a cent more than where they started the day. Still, it was a positive reaction. And overall, well, the market ended up 0.8%. A lot of that was A2 Milk. We talked about that yesterday.
Yes.
Well, their share price closed up another 10% today. And so that makes it one of the largest companies in New Zealand now.
I'm just scratching my head, but was it 26% or some damn thing yesterday? So they've
Yeah,
got
26,
they've
27.
got roughly a third in 2 days.
Well, actually, they've increased, according to our calculations, 60% so far this year.
Holy moly.
And they're now a $9.4 billion company. And you know, a year ago, they were $2.28 a share, and today they were $12.90. So that's a six-fold increase in the past 6 years, and you know, that's pretty substantial. So watch this space. We're going to hear a lot more from A2 Milk. The growth prospects are good, and the market was really, really excited about it. So yeah, that's reflected in the finish, 67 points up to 8,267. New Zealand dollar is steady, 73.1 US cents, 93.7 Australian, and 52.7 pence.
Nona Peltier, thank you very much indeed.